Sigma males occupy a top spot in the socio-sexual hierarchy, right next to the alphas but sort of outside the hierarchy. And even though many psychologists, especially evolutionary psychologists, disagree with this and will explain why, it's just the way it is. Welcome to Viral Brain, where we focus on the psychology of personality. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can be notified whenever we release new content. Women are attracted to Sigma males just as much as they're attracted to alpha males, and we'll also explain why in 9 simple points. Number 1. They're mysterious. People are curious. One could argue that curiosity shaped us as a civilization. We know more about the planet and the universe than any other species would ever perceive, and Sigmas are the best archetype to appeal to this curiosity. Unlike alphas who try to impress women by dominating the room, whether by cracking a joke as loud as they can, or talking about themselves positively, or just communicating their dominance through attitude and body language, Sigmas don't do any of that, and they don't depreciate themselves either. And they certainly don't allow the domination of the alpha to cloud them. They're just there, silent but prominent, reserved but notable. They don't fade into the crowd. You know they're there, you know very little about them, and there's nothing you can do about it. This mysterious vibe drives the ladies crazy, because generally speaking, women are interested in men. And they easily tell that when it comes to a Sigma, there's definitely more to him than what meets the eye. Number 2. They're hard to get. People want what they can't have. You know popular sayings like "we want something till we actually get it" or "easy come, easy go"? They all allude to the same concept, that difficult things are desirable. And while an alpha has the social courage to approach a lady, and he definitely has the charm to pique her interest, sometimes the prettiest girl in the room wants the guy who's not paying her any attention. And if this guy's gonna have a particular male personality archetype, it's gonna be Sigma. Sigmas never approach women, and unlike betas, it doesn't come from a place of self-doubt or insecurity. They have confidence in their personality, just not in their social skills, and they just don't really care that much. They know they're good enough. They're just not sure whether they have the ability and the willingness to prove they are. This gives Sigma males an air of nonchalance women are naturally drawn to. Another point is, Sigma males are born to be free, and it shows. They hate being told what to do. They're independent and self-sufficient, and they pretty much can and do survive on their own. Many Sigmas even prefer the path of the lone wolf and never settle with a partner. They're the exact opposite of clingy. They focus on themselves and prioritize their own goals and happiness, so the fact that they don't need a partner, or that they aren't exactly exerting any effort trying to find one, gives them an unattainable vibe that again appeals to that basic human tendency. People want what they can't have. Number 3. They're hard to read. Women love a challenge. This is based on the same concept that difficult things are more desirable, but from a different perspective. It's rare for a lady to be attracted to a creep who stalks her and is already in love with her while she doesn't even remember his name. But it's not rare at all to be attracted to the guy who rejected so many other women. Sigma males pose a natural challenge. In fact, they pose 2. First challenge is to break his guard and get into his trusted circle, which too few people have made. Second challenge is to make him willingly sacrifice a portion of his much valued freedom to be in a lifelong relationship, because he knows that the pros outweigh the cons. Sigma males are hard to die down, and women often find themselves wanting to be the one who did it. Number 4. They are attentive. Sigma males automatically make women feel special. Like we said, Sigmas don't exert that much effort with women, so when they like a girl, they're interested in that particular one. She can clearly see that he gives her way more attention than he gives any other girl, and that he spends a lot of his valuable time with her, so she's automatically gonna feel that she's special and that he's serious about her, without him even trying. Number 5. Sigma males go against the herd. Famous clinical psychologist Jordan Peterson says that from an evolutionary perspective, women are drawn to men who can compete within social hierarchies and win. Because, as cavemen, the stronger dude can hunt bigger animals and protect her and all that. But nowadays, we're no longer cavemen. While the basic instinct of being attracted to he who can provide and protect is definitely still there, the concept of uniqueness has become extremely appreciated by humans. Being different is good, and if Sigma males are anything, they're different. They question the norm, challenge the status quo, and break tradition. Because of how little input they receive from external sources and how much they rely on their own reasoning and intuition, they have unique perspectives and controversial opinions on topics they care about. They appreciate a very specific form of art, and they have a quirky taste in music. They like things that most people would consider ridiculous, and dislike things almost everyone agrees on. Not because they're wannabe mavericks or they're trying to have a different opinion for the sake of it, but because they look within themselves for what they truly love, with complete disregard to what people would think. And while this does put them in a predisposition to be expelled from society, it also commands a degree of respect and admiration. And it's not like Sigma males fall short of providing or protecting, they're just as able as alphas. But while an alpha's strength relies heavily on the loyalty of his tribe, a Sigma relies on his individual resourcefulness. Number 6. Sigmas are brutally honest. People lie to make themselves look better, to hide a mistake or a failure they've made, or to protect someone's feelings and spare their pain. Sigmas don't really care about any of these things, so they just don't have a reason to lie. They have pragmatic views on life, and they don't sugarcoat stuff to make it sound better. They tell it like it is, and yes, this can and does sometimes hurt people, but it also gives them a sense of comfort that this person probably won't lie to me. And women love that, because it gives them reassurance that this guy isn't playing around. And when Sigmas give a compliment, women know it's sincere and meaningful. Number 7. Sigma males are expressive. Because they spend way more time reflecting on themselves rather than others, and they always look within and listen to their intuition, Sigmas are usually extremely self-aware. This gives them the ability to express deep feelings and delicate emotions eloquently. They know what they want, they know what they love, and they can communicate it. Ladies know that this is essential for a healthy relationship, and many of them probably struggled with an inexpressive partner before, so they appreciate a Sigma's self-awareness and clear communication. Number 8. Sigma males will leave if they lose interest. I'm sorry I have to be the one to break this to you, but it's true. Like I said, Sigmas prioritize themselves and their own goals and happiness. A Sigma male values his time and himself, so if he starts feeling that his relationship is no longer contributing to his goals and happiness, he will leave. Or at best, if he doesn't want to hurt her, he will stop putting effort into the relationship and it will eventually die out. Well, why is this attractive? Because the ladies know it. They instinctively know they have to keep him interested. They always try to add value to the relationship one way or the other. They come up with new date ideas and suggest new things to try out in bed, which keeps the relationship thrilling and steamy, which in turn keeps a Sigma interested. So basically, a relationship with a Sigma is always fun, interesting, and steamy. Number 9. Sigma males hate fighting. Like I said, Sigmas value their time and energy above everything, and they hate wasting it on fights. So the longer a fight drags out, the more frustrated they get. They want to resolve the issue now so they can go back to enjoying life and being productive. And they always think, if you could spend 3 days without talking to me, you might as well spend 3 more weeks, or years. If it's up to a Sigma, they'd never argue, and they'd love to have a peaceful and loving relationship. Number 10. Sigma males are perceptive. They've spent hours and hours silent in a room full of talking people. They learned to observe, study, and make conclusions, and this gives them an unmatched ability in reading people. You know that famous PMS phrase women say, if you cared enough, you'd know what's up? Yeah, Sigma males know what's up. They look at a girl and they instantly recognize a distressed facial expression, a sadness in her voice, or even the slightest change in energy. They acknowledge it and they act on it. This is why Sigmas make a woman feel understood. They receive her feelings without even having to say anything. Number 11. They're caring. Sigma males will help their partners achieve their goals in life. Two things. First, a Sigma wants his partners to add value to the relationship. He wants them to learn from each other and help each other grow as people and achieve what one person can't achieve on their own. He wants his partner to be her own person, not some extension of himself. And a part of that is having a successful career in whatever calling she chooses. So they will be tempted to help her achieve that success. 2. A Sigma male doesn't like competition. He doesn't need to prove himself to anyone. So unlike alphas or betas, he won't view her success as a threat, but as an achievement they should both celebrate. Yes, most women won't recognize a Sigma, or feel the urge to particularly want to be with a Sigma, but these Sigma characteristics naturally attract women. If you felt like this video had some eye-opening insights, give it a like, and let us know whether you're a Sigma male or if you know someone who is in the comments section below.